Okay, this is going to be the kind of last chapter in Visual Basic, and let me just cover the most important parts. Okay, but there are some other prerequisite records out there, right? So I mean, in your Blackboard course, so please watch those videos too. Okay. Okay, the first one we want to make actually these types of kind of customized forms. So it's very helpful to interact with your students, let them input certain things, and you accept those information and provide the results. So to add those forms, we need to go to Visual Basic Editor, but it should also provide something else, okay, inside there. So first of all, let me just adjust with the window, developer and Visual Basic, and we are familiar with this editor program, but when you select insert, one of the choice is user form. So click that, then it opens this user form window and toolbox together. Okay? You can adjust this size if you want by just dragging these corners like that, but at this moment this is enough. So this is what we want. Okay? And we are going to use this one, but as you can see here, toolbox is just floating around, so you have to place in a better way. Okay, but anyway, so after we open that, there are many choices you can choose, but the first one is the label. Okay, and second one is text box and command button. I believe those three are the most popular ones in this form. So first, this one, label, and just dragging in any place here. You can adjust later, so it's going to be okay. And text box that comes with AB, okay. And the button, okay, let me just increase that a bit. And that, so it might be placed in other place, depends on the dimension of your window for toolbox, right? So, but this is going to be the one, and we want to place here. Okay. So after that, you can just change the actual text inside, okay, and do all this stuff. So after you make it, actually this portion is kind of well explained step by step, and sometimes you have to make sure which one is which, but most likely it's like this. Right now you have this user form window, then in here you have label one, right, and text box user form one. So these are the, okay, forms here. So whenever you select it, you can change those names and caption and all the properties of each of these forms, right? So let's say it's explained in a PDF file, but let me just explain this way. So if you choose that label one, then it's selected like this. And then you can change the name of it. And in our Visual Basic PDF file, it suggests to change something else. Key point is they don't allow any space in the name, right? So if you want to put something like my label, okay, you just type in as you wish, but do not make any space between them. The reason is this is the name you might need to call inside your coding, Visual Basic coding, right? To pointing out this one. And but you can see there is a text showing this is the name of that label, right? So that name can be changed or denoted in this caption, right? So whenever you change it, like this is my label. So this is for human eyes, and don't forget to hit enter key whenever you finish any typing in here, okay? Like that. Now as you can see here, the text part of the label is changed according to this one, right? So in this case, you can put space or whatever, right? It's just for human eyes, okay? But the actual the code or name for that label inside the Visual Basic coding is this one, the name of it. Right? So be careful to give any name for that. Okay? And so these are the whole thing. And yeah, just to follow it. And there are certain things you should be very careful because the explanation is not clean. But the other parts are okay, especially when you do this one. This is when you make coding. So double click on any place on add new, right? So it's like this. Over here, double click that. Okay, then it just select this whole thing, right? So then it opens whenever you double click any place over there, it opens this user form code. So don't be confused between these two. The first one is user form. Okay, so it makes these types of how can I say, some control board or whatever. You're gonna see this one later, but what these forms do when you click it or typing in something and hit enter key, it depends on what types of command you gave, right? So this code is actual Visual Basic code handling this form, so you can kind of communicate with your students or kind of interact with your students. Okay, so once again, if you don't have it and just double click on it, it opens this one, right? And you can do this. So that's what it mentions here. Double click and add this one and do certain things. And in that code, it's one of its very special property is on the top right corner. There's drop down menu and many stuffs you can choose, right? So most likely default setting is click, which means when the user click this label or button or whatever, then do certain things, right? So that's the code. So that's the most popular code. Okay, do certain things when the user click that form, right? So, but you can change this one to something else. Okay, so whenever you need it, you need to change or adjust that part. So that's what is explained. So like initiate. Okay, so when the form is initiated, it just automatically done or something like that without clicking or anything. So let's go there and just to do this part and just checking what this one do. I believe it's gonna be okay. So just follow it and see what happens and make the list. That's the next kind of popular ones. So now even I cannot see that toolbox because this window, the code window, is active, right? But when you select this user form, then in your monitor in some place you are going to see this toolbox, right? And because this is floating one, so it depends on where you place it, right? So let me just place over here and select this code window, then that toolbox kind of disappear, right? But whenever you choose this user form, then it's going to be appear again, right? So it doesn't that much bother. And the list in here is going to be this one. Okay? So when you select it and make your list area like that, and you're going to see what it's going to do later. Okay? So let's do that. Okay, so what this list to do is the user could choose one of these lists. So it's kind of drop down menu. Yeah. Whether it's a numeric entry or not. So I have checked a couple of times. It's okay. I need to emphasize certain things here. Uh, you have to make one line. So when you copy and paste this code, actually this is a one line, right? So if you make a kind of looks like enter key there, it's not going to work, and this the color of this letter will be changed to red in your Visual Basic. Okay, so my suggestion is just to bring up this line right after this dot. Okay, or put this underscore after that. But when you put underscore, you need a space before and after. Okay, so two things: either put this line, not this cells, right, but the second line right after this one. So make it just one line from these two lines, looks like, okay, or put the space underscore space right after this dot. Okay, either way. So be careful. Without it, you're gonna get errors. Okay, so be careful. And after that, it's gonna be okay. And be careful. This is not and sub, but axis sub, right? So when you copy it and place it, it says putting in this one, but just before that, okay, before the end sub. Okay, right there. And for the command button, just okay, I think this is the command button, right? So once again, so just draw that and put this one. So except this one, right? Everything is kind of, it's gonna be clean enough. Okay, so please do this. And if you still need more information, please watch the other videos that are pre-recorded. Okay? And even still you have some questions, please send me an email. Okay? And as you can see here, after you finish this chapter, you have enough kind of skills to make this Visual Basic is very helpful tool to make your own teaching module, right? And because of time problem, uh, I haven't assigned that many kind of projects for final, right? But I can check it in the middle of this semester or the course because you need certain levels of skills to do certain reasonable research, right? So still the final projects are just for kind of practice purpose, but hopefully you can see how, that good things out of this one, and when you're thinking about making your own teaching module, hopefully some parts of it is going to be helpful for that. Okay. So once again, please send an email, but before that, please check the videos. Okay, first. Okay? And see you next week.